All right, guys, so I've just finished one of my affirmation sessions. I'm here at the casino parking lot close to my house. And man, this feeling right here it's all coming back to me. Every time I come out here in private and just talk to the camera after doing my affirmations, I always have this feeling of fearlessness. Like I can just start talking to the camera with nothing in mind, honestly. It doesn't mean that there's nothing of value to be said, because after priming my mind, the only thing that I can really think about is moving forward, the possibilities to be. So I think we should retouch on that. We should retouch on the basis that when you are telling yourself over and over a period of days and then months and then years who you are, it begins to solidify in your mind as a crystal, a fact. It turns into a fact. The more you listen to something with an open heart, in essence, accepting it to be true, the more it becomes true. And as it becomes true in your mind, you begin to exemplify, you begin to see those possibilities here and there and throughout your day. Isn't that really what happens? Is like, when you look out into the world, you see things all everywhere, right? You see people, you see buildings, you see roads. All of these different things have been created first in somebody's mind. It first had to be believed to be able to happen. And then somebody said, okay, well, let me put the hammer to the nail and actually see what happens when I put action to a belief. And so, guys, that's so powerful. That's how anything gets done in this reality. You have to believe in something. Once you believe, they say that that's the first half of it, right? What a lot of people in this, affirmation, law of attraction space get wrong is that they focus too much on that and don't do any action. For like a year or 2 years, I focused primarily on belief. Okay, I had these affirmations. I'd come out here in the middle of the night and like try to program my mind. So if you've been told all your life that you're this or that, and you don't necessarily agree with it, what you have to do is flip it on its head, say the opposite to yourself on a consistent basis until you absolutely convince yourself that there's no other reality but that. The whole point of it is so that at some point you are just moved to want to do that. You're moved to want to create a reality of the things that you've been putting so much time into, belief-wise and repetition-wise. And I feel like I've come to that point. Now, in the past few months, I've been putting action before belief. And guys, action will forever trump belief. There's one thing you have to know is that. One thing I preach about is, okay, guys, you have to believe it. You have to believe it first. But the quickest way to where you want to be is by taking action. Because in the action, you'll come to see your weaknesses and your strengths. The closer you are to the truth, the more you're able to move from that point to actually progress towards your goal. You guys know, if you've been following me for the short amount of time that I've been doing these videos, especially recently, now that I've come back to it, you know that I get pretty passionate. I get riled up about stuff like this. Coming out here at night and reminding myself to do this and remind myself the fact that I can be who I want to be purely out of the words that I speak. It's up to me. It's not up to anybody else. It's not up to my bosses at work. It's not up to your boss at work, who you are. It's not up to your mom or your dad or your uncle or whoever it might be that's influenced your mind throughout your upbringing. It's entirely up to you if you know these tricks. It's entirely up to you if you know the law of the universe, which is the harder you work at something, it's inevitable. If you don't quit, you're going to get there. That's the basis of this video. Mold belief with action, and you will be unstoppable. Add repetition into that, and it's inevitable the success that you want. You have to keep doing it every day. And if you skip a day, don't beat yourself up about it. Just start the next day. It's fine. Because some progress is better than no progress. And to beat yourself up about it over and over, it's just programming your mind into believing the old pattern of thought, which is, I'm not worthy to do this. I'm not worthy of the life that I want. And it's like, guys, don't get caught in that trap, because life moves on. No matter what happens, the days keep on rolling. And as long as you're not dead, you can do something about your situation. So never give up. Always keep going. Always keep trying. I love you guys. See you in the next one. Good night.